gentlemen, welcome back to another cast with Trend Following Tyson. And well, this is all about staying green, closing out the week green. There's been some wonderful action, and it's just important that we stay away from all the redness inside the trade war. So there's a lot of money to be made. There's been some money that's been made today on the markets inside this time. It's been quite ugly if you look at it from a market standpoint. I hate when people ask me, they're like, how are you making money? The markets are red. They're like, the markets are trash, aren't they? I'm like, yeah, but I don't, just because the markets are red doesn't mean that every trader's red. I mean, you don't buy the stock market. That's not a stock. You can't just go buy the stock market. You have to buy a stock inside the stock market. And a lot of stocks don't tend to trade just off of what the actual overall market's doing. All these stocks we've been trading have been going from 0 to 100 regardless of what any country or any president or what anyone has said, regardless. So we're here to trade the price inside the stock. We're here to trade the price, not the fundamentals, not the news, not trade wars, not anything else. All right? So let's jump into the trend picture, and we're going to jump in. Let's jump into a quote from Paul Tudor Jones, and then we'll jump into the trend picture. But this quote from Tudor Jones kind of is self-explanatory about what we're doing here and what we must do. Paul Tudor Jones is a billionaire, trend-following trader who has been very successful in this aspect. So anything that these successful trend followers have to say, we need to take the knowledge and add it into our process and make sure that we are being aware of what these gentlemen and these successors have to say. Okay? Or these successful traders have to say. It's important that we devour this information and mix it into our chemistry mix here. Okay? All right? So with that being said, let's get into the trend. Let's get into the quote from Paul Tudor Jones. And I think I was ahead. Just let me give you something else really quick. All right. If I have positions going against me, I get right out. If they are going for me, I keep them. Risk control is the most important thing in trading. If you have a losing position that is making you uncomfortable, the solution is very simple. Get out because you can always get back in. Alright? From Paul Tudor Jones. The most important rule is to play great defense, not great offense. Remember my Floyd Mayweather video. Floyd Mayweather is one of the best fighters of all time. Why? Because he is a defensive fighter. Floyd Mayweather is a defensive fighter. So Floyd Mayweather being one of the best fighters in his time, basing his fighting around defense. Paul Tudor Jones, one of the best trend followers of his time, basing his trading around what? Defense. Which is what? Risk management. Every day I assume every position I have is wrong. I know where my stop risk points are going to be. I do that so I can define my maximum drawdown. Hopefully I spend the rest of my day enjoying positions that are going in my direction. If they are going against me, then I have a game plan for getting out, which is a stop below support, a stop below a moving average, a stop below a trend line. That's the plan for getting out, is a stop below a trend line, a stop below a moving average, or a stop below support. But hopefully I can spend the rest of my day enjoying positions that are going in my direction. TNDM, Intelsat, HEAR, ENPH, TRXC, okay? EGAN, So if trends are going in Paul Tudor Jones' direction, he doesn't get out. He just sits tight. He spends the rest of his day enjoying positions going in his direction. If they're not, then stops have to be hit. Okay? Let's get into the trend picture. What does great defense look like? Here we go. Here's some transparency for you guys. This is my account. This is my portfolio. I don't know if much of these guys with other shows and stuff, which is fine, are going to show you these kind of things. But this is my stuff. I know some other guys show their P&L curves, which is pretty cool too. But this is my thing right here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positions. 1, 2, 3 green winners. All right. Look at this winner. Look at these losers. 50 is my max loss. 50 is my max loss, guys. 500. I can cap my losers. I can cap my downside, but I cannot cap my top. My top is may the cup runneth over with my winners, but my losers get capped at 50. 10 trades. One trade can pay for all these losers. Can pay for 3/4. I got 3/4 left. A quarter of this winner is going to pay for all these losers. Not even a quarter of this winner. Because I got a winner here that's paying for this and this. Then I've got a winner that's paying for this. Alright? And then a portion of this winner is going to pay for the rest of this and this. Alright? If you did this over 100 trades, this could easily be if I had more weight on this is easily a $50,000 winner. This is easily a $6,500 winner. This is easily a $2,400 winner. Easily. If I had put 1,000 shares here. Alright, 1,000 shares here. These are small positions. But they're outweighing the losers. This is what riding winners and cutting losers looks like. This is what a winning percentage, this is why you don't have to have complete accuracy. People are like, oh, well, I'm 80%. You don't have, look at this, guys. This is a 30% accuracy right here. Outweighing these losers by freaking far. Alright? Right out the Trend Followers Club. See this? Winners outweighing 1, 2, 3, 10 positions. This winner's outweighing these by far. This is a winning. If this is my process. This is why I say process over proceeds. Because my process is riding winners and cutting losers. Cutting losers when they get to 50 means they're getting too big. Riding winners, I can cap my losers. They're capped. I can cap that. That's done. But my winners, I don't need to cap them. I let them, may the cup runneth over. So when this account starts catching up in size, these are easily going to be $5,000 winners, $10,000, $20,000. This is easily a 20. Let me show you something. Show some more transparency real quick. Okay, let me show you something. Remember I showed you buy stop on my buy stop triggers? Here goes another buy stop got triggered on TRXC. Remember I told you I was long TRXC? Buy stop triggered at 4. Not a heavily large position because I told you I don't take heavily large positions on my entries. Now I have 350 shares because I'm working in. I work my way in on higher highs and lows. So I bought 50 shares with the buy stop at 4. I got triggered at 394. So if prices when it gets me, okay, $50 loss, big deal. Prices go in my favor, $50 win. $250 win. As I add into that, that'll be a 1,000 share position. I have 50 shares. When I finish, that'll be 500 to 1,000 shares. coming back to $1. All right, let me show you something else. I took entries on TNDM at 750, but I knocked off 70% of my position. All right, look at that. Look at this. $10 per share right here. $10 freaking dollars per share back. Do you know for these guys like Tudor Jones and some of these other, not even Tudor Jones, some of these other traders that have bigger account fluctuation values and such forth, this is $10 per share. That's easily $100,000. That's easily $10,000. Easy. Easy. Look at, the proof is in the pudding. Cost per share. This is my account. What, I just Google this, you guys? Really? This is my freaking account right here. TNDM. I'm the TNDM bandit. I'm the TNDM beast. I took an entry here at 750 on my trend line. So $13.50. $10 a share right now. Took more entries. Another entry at 16. Took some more at 21. I mean, come on. Took some more at 23. But I knocked off my 750 entry. I made an entry at 750. Cost per share, 750. When prices got up towards here, I knock off a major portion of my percentage, and I let the rest run. Profits already locked in. Let's go. All right, you guys gonna make some serious coins here, man, with me. All right, let's get into the trend picture. Thank you, Paul Tudor Jones, for everything, and we will be putting everything you have to say into use. CHK. CHK. All right. Let's see how we look here. We look wonderful. So CHK. All right. I like it breaking out of this level here. It broke out. Kind of riding this oil and energy thing. Let's see how it works. All right. See if we can set some higher highs and get some things going here. All right. See if CHK gets going, riding that whole energy oil thing. All right. DNR. Riding this energy and oil. We were looking at this earlier this year when it started hitting new 52s because it looks, see my lines? This is where we were looking at it at, and it broke out of my trend line and then went parabolic. A lot of times when you trade, things are trading inside this trend line, inside this area, and they bust out, get ready for prices to exceed. That means the demand zone. Here's the supply. Here's the demand. Supply and demand. Here's the supply and demand zones right here, and we bust out. People are demanding it here, and it's being supplied here. People are demanding it here, it's being supplied here. People are demanding it here, it's being supplied here. All right? DNR for continuation. Look for it to hold this prices. 450. Look for it to hold 450 and continue. All right? EGAN. All right. Let's look for this one to continue. Another trend line here. Look at this, guys. I'm taking my entries back here. Hitting home runs. This is Barry Bonds. Look, swinging right here. Here comes the swing. Zero. Crack. Yeah, and there goes the ball. And there's a little kid catching it back here in the stands. All right. Home run. So I like EGAN over 14.30. Get that kid his. You got a grown man taking this kid's ball, man. Tyson hit a home run. We're hitting home runs out in the park. These guys got the nerve to take this kid's ball, right? Get that kid his ball back, man. Hey, he took my ball. He took my ball. Get that kid his ball back, asshole. Home runs are being hit over here. What the hell do you think's going on? You stupid? KEWY. I was watching this stock back here. Look. See? I'm not lying. I was watching the stock right here. Remember I said I was watching this stock back here, and then my words pulled up. Short-term uptrend is on. No predictions, just seeing where we go from here. And obviously we continue. Obviously, the uptrend is continuing. I like this thing to hold these prices inside of here. Let's squeeze up a little bit. Let's squeeze up a little bit. Let's see what we got. So I like for prices to hold 850, 830. Put you a stop below 830. You can jump in that thing right now and just set you a stop. I don't always set buy stops. Sometimes I just get long where prices are at. I can't be waiting, twiddling my thumbs all day. MTBC made a nice trade on this thing this year. MTBC. And I like it because prices are holding up. Prices are holding up. Gap up. Whenever a stock gaps up and holds prices, you guys know what that means. It means watch for the roll. Alright, now I like this thing breaking out of these higher highs of the year. Alright, if it breaks over this, man, we got business going. So watch MTBC, you guys, for the next week or two coming up. Just watch for these watch for this thing to break out of this level. You can picture it kind of making a major flag in this. See this major flag kind of in this area. Bullishly flagging, right? Alright, if I had set a trend line from here to here, and then here to here, and then look, it popped up, so it's sitting on top of a flag. A flag is when a stock pops up, it's sitting on a flagpole. Here's the flagpole, and there's the flag, alright? Long term. And trend following, you need the long-term picture to know what the hell is going on and where a stock is going. We're just not buying. I just don't go on FinViz and buy whatever I see is running for the day. I'm giving you guys transparency. I just don't go on FinViz. Wait a second, guys. I just don't go on FinViz and be like, oh, we're up 100 and some percent. Let me buy this. No. No. That is not the strategy. No. That is not this process. That is not this. That's not this. This is not this. See this? Let's just buy whatever we see that's running. No. That's not the process for this. Okay? Understand that. That's not the process for this. Okay? Understand that. Okay? We just don't open FinViz and be like, oh, let me just buy what's running. This is up 600 and some percent. Let's buy it. Because look at A-Bill. Where's A-Bill? Look at A-Bill. See what I'm saying? I ain't no damn liar.
Here's the most important story.
Every time I say look at something, guys, it just pops up, right? We were looking at this, and I said, well, I've traded this, and then just words popped up right there. Like open sesame. Then I just showed you this. I said, where's A-Bill? I said, okay, here's A-Bill. See this chart here? See that? See that chart over there on A-Bill? Just because stocks run up. So imagine if you bought this when it was rolling up, and you bought it at 12 and then shitted on itself. No, we're looking for, I don't just open this up. That's not this. That's not this process. To outweigh, see these winners? That's easily a $50,000 winner. That's easily $6,500. That's easily $2,400. See these little chumps right here. The little $50 loser. You know, $2,700 loser. All these losers been already out calculated. I still got $510 worth of profit out of all this right here. Alright? So whenever people tell you about that you have to have this huge win ratio to make money, they're a damn lie. Here it is. They're a damn lie. I just made money with a 30% win freaking rate. Alright? So stop it. Listen to the real traders. NEO. My guys in the Trend Followers Club trading this thing well. A lot of strength behind it. Just a raging bull. Alright, NEO. I like this thing to hold 1350. Hold this candle up here at 1334. NEO. Look for the continuation to roll on NEO. TRXC. Yeah. TRXC. Just a beast. When you guys, let me tell you guys something. TRXC was on this thing a few days yesterday. Alright, let me show you something else. I'd like to give you guys some proof about my puddings here. First off, I'm going to show you my TRXC calls later when I finish up shortly. I had made a post that said I had a buy stop at 4. So here's my buy stop. Did I type this up or did just you can't make these up, you guys? Really? This is from one of my trading platforms. Buy stop here at 4 triggered. Here it is. I buy my prices light, and then as prices work in my favor, I add. Okay, that's trend following 101. So I'm long TRXC. Buy stop was triggered here when it broke out of this. Okay, you just saw it. Look where we at now. If I bought 1,000 shares of this, that's easily what? $2 grand right now? That's easily a good winner. That's my process. That's my process. It's a winning process. What did Paul Tudor Jones say? He said, if trends are working in his direction, what does he do? He enjoys his damn day. He doesn't watch the screen all day. Okay? He doesn't watch the screen all day. If the trend's going in his direction, guess what? It's business as usual, guys. NWY, I like this thing to hold these prices. Just a beast right now, okay? Pan out and see what's going on with it. All right, we're crossing major levels. We just made a U-way. Making that rounding. Look at that rump. I'm just kidding. Look at that rounding bottom. Look at that rounding ass right there. I'm just kidding. Rounding bottom here. Prices continuing. I like NWY. That's that whole, this is part of the apparel thing. The apparel is running right now. The apparel sector is running right now. So watch NWY for continuation. Crossing some major levels. Cross that was a major level. Cross this was a major level. Look for continuation on that thing, guys. TNDM, home run hit. Of course it was. I took an entry here at 750. I'm seeing what happens with this. We crossed this, but I need to make sure that we're going to actually continue through here, okay? So I'm waiting to see if we continue up through here. Man, if we continue through here, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look at this. See my trends? See my trend lines? These is home runs. These are Barry Bonds. Here comes the ball. Crack. Out the park. Get that kid his ball back. Get that kid his ball back. See my arm? See this right here? Get that kid his ball back. See how we playing it? All right. Trend following 101. You see that? Get that kid his ball back. All right? We're hitting home runs in here. Stop taking from the youth. All we did was bounce, come to the trend line, a little bit underneath it, roll up, bounce on it. This is Patrick Swayze dirty dancing, y'all. Dirty dancing on the trend line. Grinding. We grinding this 20-day moving average. This Patrick Swayze grinding this 20-day. All right? This Dirty Dancing, grinding this 20. I like Patrick Swayze on Dirty Dancing. Y'all like that movie? Well, we dirty dancing. We're grinding right here, man. Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. But we're grinding this 20-day. You hear me? Ride it up. Look. I just know these charts. I just read these charts. You heard Jesse Livermore say, look at the chart, what the chart's telling you. Don't look at the news. Just read how the chart moves. Okay, look at this. Bounce up and look at this. Pull up. Bounce up here. Pull. This is identical right here. This right here is identical to this. This is identical to this. Okay? Study the craft, man. I'm deep in my craft. Pop up here and grind that. What? Am I lying? Look at my TNDM entry. What'd I just tell you? $10. I had this at $7.50. Here's my trend line to show you where I took it long at. I showed y'all it right here on the show. If anybody was watching the show and you said, all right, Tyson, let me buy 1,000 shares. If you bought 1,000 shares right here when I showed you this thing, how much? Let me see. You bought it at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. $15,000 damn dollars. If you bought 1,000 shares. Don't tell me nothing, man. I just showed you how to. I just showed you riding winners and cutting losers on my clip up there. You see that? Intelsat. Looking for Intelsat to continue. I'm going to finish the show up shortly. Looking for Intelsat. What a beast it is. Such a beast it is. I look for this thing to continue. All right? We're still slanting. We're still in this little 2 o'clock. So look for this thing to set some higher highs coming up. This price action ain't done. Look for this thing to set some higher highs. See where it came? Why didn't it close down here and down here? Because it's sitting on this line. What did I just say? If prices are sitting on support lines and trend lines, we're good. Business as usual. How do you think I sat through all of this? I was taking entries before I took TNDM entries on here. I was all over Intelsat before I was all over TNDM. How you think I sat through this? Same thing TM is doing. Grinding Patrick Swayze grinding this 20-day. Look. I made my, get that kid his ball back. Get that kid his ball back. Get that kid his ball back. Okay? I see you out there. Just gonna take that little kid's ball right out of his hand. Home run out the park. You got it, grabbed it out the stand. If I was his daddy, I would have took that ball. Give my son this ball back. What's wrong with you? Seen Tyson and them hit that home run out here. Give my son his ball back. Taking that stuff out of his hands. RCM. Business as usual, guys. This don't stop. Soon these is going to be $10,000 or $100,000, $20,000 position. Alright? Soon. Very soon. RCM, just a beast. Just a savage beast. Just a savage beast. Look at it. I don't even like savages and beasts. I'm just saying, this thing is beasty, like beast-like behavior. It's just unruly. You know what I mean? This thing is just unruly. Alright, take a long on this thing. Let's see where it should be holding up at. Let's see if it can hold $9. Take your longs now. I don't always buy stop triggers. I don't always get triggered in the prices. Sometimes I just buy prices and let them run. When I took TNDM, I didn't wait for anything. I just bought it. When I bought Intelsat, I just bought it. When I noticed it running, I said, just buy the damn thing. If you get stopped out, that's the price of doing business. All right? If you get stopped out, all right? That's the price of doing business. All right? This right here is the price of doing business. Look. This is the price of doing business, these red ones. That's the price. But business is business. If you're in business and you're doing business correctly, then business is business. What's the wrong with the price of paying business? What's wrong with risk? You need risk to do this. You need risk to make money. For all you traders so scared of risk, we went that out on the last show. If you don't take any risk in life, the man that doesn't take any risk in his life is way worse off than the man that risked it all. Okay? That's the price of doing business. You guys know that from my show. Alright, we're going to get ready to end up here. SSW, if I'll stop talking so much. Just so much knowledge to give to you guys. It's just so much. I just can't throw stocks up here and be like, okay, bye, see you later. No, we need to learn. We need to study this craft. How you think the Egyptians built the pyramids? Studied that craft. All right? So don't give me that. I like SSW breaking out of this little area here, man. Upside on SSW. Higher highs and higher lows coming in there. Whew. I got this from the Trend Followers Club. Tim's watching this. All right. That's SSW. SSW. That's this is riding around with that dries and the shippers and stuff. So let's look at the calls. I like TRXC calls, EGAN calls, and DENNY's calls. Alright? Alright? Here goes my TRXC calls. 286% on my TRXC calls. I do my calls like I do my trends. I do my calls like I do my trends. This is how I do my trends. Right here. I do my trends. I see the trend and I think prices can probably get out. When I look at the upside, I look at the upside and I say, okay, there's some upside here. There's some upside here. We can probably challenge these prices here. And then I go back and I look at the strength and I say, buy it. TRXC was another one. Get that kid his ball back. Another home run. 286%. So I like TRXC calls. I like DENNY's calls. And we'll finish up and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Alright. Alright, manage that risk in any case and be Floyd.